Jai Shri Ram, everyone. Welcome back to my channel English with Desi Madam. My name is Rita, and how are you doing, guys? I hope you all guys are doing absolutely fine. So, friend, recently I have received a comment in my comment section, and that ma'am, when I saw you on YouTube, so at that time I really want to speak in English when I saw to speak in English on YouTube. So I have a eager to learn this language. So please give me some suggestion to be fluent in English, to speak in English like you. And really, I don't want to learn any grammar rule. So please give me some suggestion. Without any grammar rule, I can speak in English. So give me some tips, tricks, and methods. Okay, friends, so this is a question, and I think that it's very strange, it's very weird question, because without knowing grammar, without knowing some grammar's rule, you can't speak in English. It is happened when your surroundings are all over in English. I mean to say, you speak in English, you listen in English, you read in English, you write in English, your all surroundings is only English, then it will be happen. Okay, but if your surroundings is not in English, then how can you speak in English without knowing any grammar rules? Actually, you have to know some grammar rules, some not too much, but some rules is very important. Some rules are very important to speak in English, because speaking is a different thing, but speak in English in a correct way, it's very important. Okay, you are practicing English, and for some few weeks you can speak in English, but really, if you really want to speak in English, and you really want to speak in English in front of the people, so you have to know some amount of knowledge in English. Okay, so for this, okay, you can do some you can practice in English. I'm going to give you some suggestion, and also I will recommend you to know some grammar rules. At least you have to know some tenses rules. It's very important, because without knowing tense, I mean to say present, past, or future, you can't speak in English. You speak in English, but can't correct speak in English. Okay, so first suggestion which I'm going to share with you in this video. Okay, before giving you a suggestion, I really want to all of you, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, so please do subscribe my channel, because these things gives me boost to create more and more valuable content for you. So watch the video right till then, don't skip the video. Okay, friends, so let's get into the topic. Okay, so friends, the question asked from me, so this is my responsibility to give her answer. So in today video, I'm going to give all of you some suggestion which will help you to speak in English. Okay, so the very first thing is that listening. This is a fundamental rule. If you really want to learn any language, I'm not saying only in English, it is helpful only in English. Okay, it is helpful any learning language. Okay, so you have to first listen. Listening is very important. Okay, this is a wonderful sentence. If you really want to become a good speaker, so you have to listen first very carefully. Okay, so listening is a first fundamental, this is a fundamental, this is a base. And if you make a strong base, okay, so building automatically the building build. Okay, so first thing is that make a strong foundation. Okay, so for this you have to listen in English content. Choose any English content, and whatever you are interested in, then please select any English content, and try to speak out aloud. So listening is very important. First, you have to listen very carefully, and for listening, you have to understand three rules. These three rules for listening in English are very important. Okay, so first thing is that whenever you are going to listen in English, only I would try to, ask to all of you. You have to ask a question from yourself. Are you really listening in English? Are you, whenever you listen any content in English, so are you really listening in English? This is a very, very, very important thing. Why? Because listening, first time whenever you listen in English, so that time what happened, all the pupils, they generally translate it into their native language. I am speaking to you in front of you and I am speaking English. So, first you translate it into your native language. Okay? All of you does this. All of you do this. I also did this. Okay? And long time ago. But not today. Okay? So, whenever you listen any content, so don't don't translate it into your native language. Okay, you have to listen in English and translate it into your not native language into the English, and understand it into English. Okay, don't understand into your native language. So this is the first thing. Whenever you listen, then try to understand it in English, not your native language. This is the first thing, very, very important. There are some rules for listening any content in English. And if you really want to speak in English, that means you want to learn any language. Okay, and if you want to learn any language, so you have to understand in language, in your English language. You have to read in English, understand in English, think in English, everything you have to do in English. Okay, so this is the first thing. Second thing, for for listening practice, so whenever you listen any content, so make sure first time when you listen, so first time only meanings comes to you. Okay, okay, and second, third time, fourth time when you listen same content, then language will come to you. So what is your motive? Your motive is learn language. Okay, so for this, for learning language, you have to listen same passage, same content minimum 10 times, minimum 10 times. Why? Because first time when you listen any content, any phrase, anything, only meanings come to you. Okay, and when you listen same content minimum 10 times, so English will come to you, and listen same content till it becomes a part of your memory, till it make a file, English learning file, English listening file. Okay, so for this, for learning, you have to do same two things. So now I'm going to share with you last three rules. So the third rules which I'm going to share with you, in order to listening, whenever you listen any content, make sure that content you are listening, that is depend on your interest. Because whatever you listen, if you are interested in, then you can easily spend time according to you. You don't need to take any bother. Okay, and third, that is very important, whenever you listen any content in English, then make sure that content is correct. Okay, because whatever you listen, it impact in your mind. Okay, it influence you. So always try to listen correct English. So these are 4 rules for listening in English. And make sure, if you really want to speak in English, if you really want to speak English fluently in publicly in front of the people, so firstly you have to listen English very carefully, minimum half an hour every day. So I hope, friends, I hope you like my video. I hope this video will help you to be fluent in English. And I hope you like my video. If you did so please give it a like to share with your friends and family, and let me know in the comment box how did you like my video, because I love to read your comments. So friends, we will see you in the next video. Till then, Jai Shri Ram.